Hello, fourth grade. It's Miss Sublet, and I am back for Second Steps lesson number 3. And today we're going to be talking about checking our progress. So, making a goal, um, checking or making a goal, making a plan, and checking your progress. So, first, let's do our brain builder activity, and I will be right back.
It's time to build your brain. Today you'll play level 1 of a game called Disappearing Dots. Look at the grid. Remember where each dot is located by remembering the number in its square. If you think the answer is A, tap your head. If you think the answer is B, wiggle your fingers. The answer is A. You should have tapped your head. Try another one. If you think the answer is A, tap your head. If you think the answer is B, wiggle your fingers. The answer is B. You should have wiggled your fingers. It's okay if you didn't remember where the dots were. I'll show you one more. If you think the answer is A, tap your head. If you think the answer is B, wiggle your fingers. The answer is B. Did you wiggle your fingers? Great job! You did it!
Okay, so that was a fun little brain builder activity. Now we are going to continue to talk about our goals. So here's a little roadmap of how we should create goals, make a plan, and check our progress. Okay, so you're going to start with a set and you're going to set a goal. So today we're going to talk about setting goals for iReady. All right. So if you set a goal for iReady, you then make a plan. What are you going to do to reach that goal? Well, for one, you're going to do your iReady lessons when you're supposed to, and you're going to spend the amount of time on iReady that your teachers want you to spend on iReady. Okay. And then what else are you going to do? What other kind of plan can you do to get better on your iReady score? Well, you can make sure your grades, your reading and math grades, are on point to reach your iReady goal. If you are failing math and reading for your regular report card grades, you are probably not going to reach your iReady goal. You have to be on the same playing field, okay? So let's say that you are doing great, you're doing good, math and reading, you're going down the hill, okay? We need to do what? We need to check our progress, okay? If you continue on the iReady road and never check to see how you're doing, how are you going to know what you need to do to change or make sure that you complete your goal? You're not. So you have to check your progress, okay? So if you have so let's say you will have already taken iReady when you watch this video, but you will know what your score was, okay? So let's set a goal for the next time you take iReady, which is probably going to be in the spring. And let's set a goal for then, okay? Your teachers will be talking to you about setting iReady goals, probably not today, but sometime. And this is how I would like for you to make sure you reach your iReady goal, okay? So after you check your progress, You're going to continue up the hill, making any kind of change that you need to make, asking for help when you need to ask for help, and practicing, right? Those are the three ways that we can make sure we reach our goal. Practice, ask for help, change anything that needs to be changed. All right. And then when you get your new iReady score to see if you made your goal, I want you to reflect on what you did. Okay. So this is Sal and Anna, and Sal and Anna are making a goal as well. Okay. Their goal is to build a paper stand in order to hold so much weight. Okay. Um, so let's see how things are going for them. All right.
Oh, this is a disaster. Our table still only holds 3 books, and the judging is Friday. I wish we had more time.
We would have had more time if our materials hadn't gotten thrown away last week. Who cleans the cafeteria in the middle of the night anyway?
Sneaky project destroying elves.
It was probably just Miss Wilson, the custodian. And, our project does kind of look like trash right now.
Yeah. But maybe we don't have to give up yet. Our design is pretty good, right? It holds 3 books. It just can't hold 5 yet. Do you think we can fix it?
Okay. So they are doing better. They're making progress, but they have not reached their goal yet, right? Sal and Anna have hit a roadblock. What is a roadblock? Who could tell me? Somebody raise their hand and tell me what is a roadblock, and your teachers will respond. Okay, so if you answered, good job. A roadblock is something that gets in the way of reaching your goal. Okay. Um, so I want you to talk to your shoulder partner. All right. We're not going to run around the room and look for a partner, just whoever is sitting next to you. Okay. Talk about what roadblocks got in Sal and Anna's way. What roadblocks have they hit to reach their goal? Take a second and talk to your shoulder partner. All right. Well, for one, their paper stand just isn't strong enough, right? It's just not strong enough yet. And for two, they lost their materials, right? The janitor or whoever um, threw away their materials because they left them in the cafeteria. So those were some roadblocks that Sal and Anna hit. Have you ever worked toward a goal but had something get in your way? Talk about it with your shoulder partner. What is something that you have tried to reach, some kind of goal, but something got in your way? Okay, so talk to your shoulder partner about that for just a second. Okay, so hopefully you all have had some goals that you haven't been able to reach because of a roadblock, and you were able to give some good examples. Roadblocks don't mean you can't reach your goal, okay? But you might need to make changes to work around them. Let's find out what changes Sal and Anna decide to make.
Do you think we can fix it?
Maybe. Let's look at our plan again.
Okay. What have we done so far?
Well, we said we'd meet in the cafeteria and bring everything we need. We did that. But we didn't say where we'd keep our stuff. And when we left it in the cafeteria, it got thrown away. And we had to start over.
Yeah. I bet Mr. Hinkle will let us put our stuff in his classroom when we're not working on it.
Good idea. What else?
We made a few designs, and we found one that's pretty good. It doesn't wobble, and it stays together pretty well. But it can't hold 5 textbooks yet. We need to make it stronger.
I bet we could find a book in the library or something online about how to make a super strong paper table.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our new plan. We'll keep meeting in the cafeteria. We'll bring the same stuff we were bringing before, and this time we'll store it in Mr. Hinkle's room. But first, we'll need to look up how to make our designs super strong.
Cool. Let's start in the library. I think I saw a book last week that can help us.
Okay, so what did they do different? What changes did Sal and Anna decide to make? How did they change their plan? Well, first they had a goal, then they made a plan. And then what did they do? They checked their progress. That's right. So they checked their progress. They realized, we're going to have to change something because this isn't working. So they're going to look for stronger designs. And they found a better place to store their supplies so they don't get thrown away again, which is very smart. So they realized their design wasn't working and they had to change it. So Sal and Anna discovered some changes they could make to their plan. Now they can work around their roadblocks and keep moving toward their goal. So they had some roadblocks and they realized they needed to make some changes in order to work around those roadblocks. All right. So I want you to think about how close are you to reaching your I Ready goal? Have you been able to check your progress? Have you hit some road bumps or some roadblocks? Here's a log right here. Have you been able to take a different path, make some changes in order to work around those roadblocks? Very good. Roadblocks are a normal part of working toward a goal, okay? Checking in helps us identify them so we can figure out what we need to do to keep moving forward. So real quick, I just want to go over this is the second steps goal tracker, okay? You have a start and then you get to color in as you continue on to your goal. All right. So this is just a good visual to color in as you reach your goal. But iReady also has some tracking progress papers, and you all might have seen some of these. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm sure your teachers have given you some of these to fill out. I don't know which one fourth grade uses, but there's a lot of good ones in here. To do my best on iReady, I will, and then you draw a picture on what you're going to do. So those are ways to make goals. And then here are some good examples. To do my best on iReady, are you going to take my time and not rush? Read each question and answer choice carefully. If I get a question I have not learned yet, I will still do my best. For math, I will use a pencil and paper to work out my problems. For reading, I will read each passage carefully and go back and reread the passage when necessary. I will double check my answers before moving on. Okay. And then maybe there's something else that helps you. Maybe here you want to put, I will get a good night's sleep the night before. Maybe I will eat a good breakfast so I'm not thinking about my hungry belly while I'm taking iReady. Something that you need to do to work towards your goal that will help you, that you know will help you. Okay. These are all really good suggestions. So this is a good way to track your iReady as well, your iReady goals. And then there's a pledge, all kinds of good things to reach your iReady goals, okay? So I want you all to try your very best. iReady is very important. I know you all think it's just something that shows your teachers how well you're learning, but actually iReady is so important that whenever you all get to 5th grade and are taking iReady, the 6th grade teachers will look at your iReady scores from 5th grade and they will decide what classes to put you in based on your iReady scores. Okay, I used to be a middle school guidance counselor, so I know that this is the truth. I used to go over all the 5th grade iReady scores and put them in classes based on those scores. Okay, so they're very important. And why not go ahead and try to create good goals for yourself and get into a good habit of doing your best on iReady so that way you can be prepared for 5th grade whenever those scores are super important, okay? And they're super important now, too. So that is all I have. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.